Pia tala mai ke o atu te ui ange toko ua mo whato whawhine ta mai me whaeke na tō. O taimena ata ka hawhiri biai whato ua iai ana ui. Pia maongo I whia iai e toko taha ke ni o whai mato.
When I was a kid, most of our classmates were having at least mom or dad, but I don't have both of them. Sometimes I used to sit and cry aside. No one is there to take care of me. Who will take care of us? I was roaming on the streets. I was begging for food with my brother. We don't have proper clothes. We don't have pants. We don't have shirts. We were wearing torn clothes.
At what age?
I was around 3.5 years old.
So do you remember as a 3.5-year-old
Yeah.
using Pastor Franklin's letters?
Yeah, I met them.
What was the first thing they said to you?
Don't worry, we will take care of you. They told us, we will let you to grow up. We will lift you up. Those words were very blessing to us, that there is someone to take care of us.
Pastor Frank, Gladys, they don't differentiate any children in the church or in the orphanage. They take care as their own children.
From my childhood till now, they are my mom and dad. Till my death, they will be my mom.
I was born in a Christian family. I was a prematured baby, born on 7th month. So the nurses, they thought that this child will not last long. But God had a plan in my life. In India, you have a different kind of caste system that divides the whole nation. Caste-wise, we belong to the low caste. We are called as outcast people. If you belong to a higher caste, then you are respected and you have all kinds of human respect. But if you're low caste, if you're an outcast person, then you'll be treated similar to an animal. For example, if I want water, they will hesitate to give me water. And if at all one would be generous, they will not hand over the glass of water. They will pour the water and I have to drink like a dog. That is the kind of an example of how an outcast person will be treated.
I was raised at first by my grandmother, which I thought that was my mother, until she passed away when I was 6 years old. And then I discovered that the lady next door was my mom. And my mom, she told me that her husband involved with some crime and he has to go and serve in prison. And during that time, my father came along and befriended my mom, and she got pregnant to my dad. She felt bad that she's got a baby in her womb and wanted to abort the baby. She went to the hospital and asked for some medicine to take or to drink just to get rid of the baby. That nurse said to her, "Please, don't do it. Give that baby a chance. Who knows that that baby will be a blessing someday." Yes, those few words from that nurse, I believe, saved my life.
Myself and my wife Gladys, both of us have a passion for children. This all began when we visited a village, a rural area, to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. We had these children running around all the time around us, and when I was inquiring about these children, most of them were fatherless children. Some children are very destitute. They belong to destitute families where they are not even able to feed one meal a day. So this really gave a heart for us to care for them. So we began relationship with the children, and now we have 3 orphanages. We have 99 children.
So when I was a single person before I met my wife, there were kids that came to church. Their parents were divorced. And every time I see these young ones, my heart was going out to them. And I ended up raising one of the kids. And when I got married, you know, my wife was so loving and caring. So before we even have our first child, there were several others join our family.
18 years, I never knew what breakfast was all about. My mother would ask me every birthday, the day before my birthday, she would ask me what kind of a gift she would like for me to have on my birthday. So I would say a good breakfast. So breakfast was a gift for me, given to me on my birthdays. One can imagine what kind of an economic situation you would have been in.
I want to make sure that they have good food, and I want to get the breakfast, lunch and dinner on my table so that I could taste it, and I make sure they get healthy food, nutritious food. From my childhood, I had the heart for the kids and heart for the people. God is fulfilling my desire by doing His work in the ministry. I thank God for the blessed life.
The kids at school, they knew my background. I was someone that was found on the beach or found in a rubbish dump. I thought to myself, I have no value in me. I'm no use, I'm useless. But when God touched me in the age of 16, my life was totally changed, and I found my identity in God, and have people that have loved me so much and cared for me and took me in. I want to be like that to children that maybe had the same childhood as myself. I love to be a parent to them.
The Lord has blessed us in this ministry, and this is a passion deep in our heart. To be a light and a salt of this earth, to be a help to people, suffering people, ministering them not only spiritually, but also feeding the hundreds of poor, destitute people. I have great passion for my own people, the downtrodden people, the outcast people. And I love them so much because of the love of the Lord. That has kept us going all these years. I want to serve my people until the last breath of my life. That is the desire of my heart.